existe un mexicano que sea el más evitado del mundo entero hoy en día, ese es David Benavidez. Olvídate de Canelo, olvídate de Pitbull. Benavidez es quien tiene el trono hoy en día y si no lo conoces, te lo presento.
When I tell people I really want to go in there and break a face, this is exactly what I want to do and that's what I'm going to do.
Estos son los mejores combates de Benavidez. Agárrate, porque estás por ver unas peleas sin precedentes. Nacido en Phoenix, Arizona, pero criado y con su carrera boxística hecha en Seattle, Washington, Benavidez tiene raíces mexicanas por parte de su padre, quien desde joven lo llevó a gimnasios de boxeo donde hacía sparring con profesionales y campeones mundiales. El debut de Benavidez fue rápido, sencillo y eficaz. Después en México se enfrentó a Rogelio Medina, al cual, Madre Santa, lo dejaría casi dormido para siempre.
Good shot there by Medina, but he could be too great for his own good. And what a stinging left uppercut by David Benavidez, backing up Rogelio Medina. And no body shot there as Medina, but he comes up. He always has a puncher's chance, and that is that revival. Body shot, sending Medina to go ahead and say, okay, and another body shot, and a left hook to the body. And now David Benavidez comes upstairs and is trying to bring it into the night. Oh, Medina.
Dos años después, se enfrentó a lo que sería su rival más duro de todos, Anthony Dirrell. Era la experiencia versus la juventud.
Durrell blocked 9 out of those 10 shots because he had his hands up and in good. Some blood coming down under the right eye of Anthony Durrell. It's opened up from those left hooks from earlier in the round, and it looks bad. I hope this isn't another fight. Oh, yeah. John Taylor's going to... Now, remember, 2 of his last 3 fights have been cut short. He's got a big disadvantage with that cut eye, so yeah, he's going to protect himself on the inside there. And outside. Ooh, vicious body punch from Benavidez.
Hey, watch both of those. What's so far earlier?
Oh, it's a nice counter hook by Durrell, 2 of them.
Yeah, but he's only counting 1 punch.
Oh, the toll on Anthony Durrell. He's hanging on a thread just right now, just getting battered by David Benavidez. I got him up these last 4 rounds.
They're going to stop the fight right now. That will do it. What a great victory by Benavidez. Here we go. Here's the last part of this. This is where Benavidez just started running the table on Durrell. He didn't touch him with the right hand to set up other shots. There's a little short combination to land that good left hook. Tried to pull the
knockout. He is still undefeated, and once again, the WBC super middleweight champion of the world, el Bandera Roja.
2 años después, en 2021, Benavidez castigaría a Ronald Ellis de una manera que nadie veía venir. Un joven prospecto estaba repartiendo a diestra y siniestra contra los veteranos del juego.
becoming so far a really fun fight to watch.
On a regular
Speaking of
basis.
firing, there's some fire to the body by David Benavidez, and in many ways Ellis may be playing with fire, although wants to acquit himself well, wants to move up the pecking order.
So we'll see. There's still some time to go here in round 6.
But you have to like the countenance, the attitude of a Ronald Ellis, Abner.
Yes, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Plus, I talked about Romero holding in our opener, but Ellis there feeling the power of Benavidez and then trying to hold on, but now Benavidez at the right distance here, Abner. He is teeing off on Ellis.
Yeah, he definitely is teeing off. He's landing those inside punches, though.
Benavidez telling us that his favorite punch is that left hook to the body. He told us, and now, of course, in the keys too, the jab and the body shots, and yet doing a good job of headhunting here as well.
So Benavidez is thrown from the overhead. You see him, oh, those are two monstrous jabs, and he continues with the jab. That's just a staple of his attack, and as I pointed out earlier,
he has that habit of going back and staying on the ropes, but he'll come back with his own. Oh, beautiful
solid right hand by David Benavidez. 45 seconds, right hand to the body,
and made him make those mistakes, but he's clearing that, and it's now a time to be recognized, for your good boxing more than the mistakes.
Benavidez putting together these combinations here in the 8th, and Benavidez and Ellis have been past the 7th round. You may have saw the graphic 6 times each. Benavidez 6-0.
He's got to throw it again. That body shot definitely hurt him.
Right uppercut, another uppercut, and now David Benavidez pouring it on Ronald Ellis, and Ellis trying to hold on.
Because it's so powerful. The right hand is always the powerful one, but in this case, Benavidez has both hands.
Maintain a primetime player in the division, and, well, Ronald Ellis, he's going to have to dig it down deep as he's been doing throughout the fight, although he just ate another sharp right cross, and if he continues to take punishment to the head.
Who, of course, won earlier this evening by knockout. He was the man that Ellis beat to win the Golden Gloves championship, so he's watching this going on.
Yeah, and a big win for Terrell Gauthier to kick off the night, and a big display of David Benavidez' technique here in round 11, Abner. He is hitting the body, the head. He is just strafing Ronald Ellis, and you wonder, referee Callis, the corner, watching very intently with Ellis pinned in the corner, and now Benavidez unloading on Ronald Ellis, and Ellis, the veteran move, holding on to Benavidez.
He learned a lot from this fight. He showed a lot. He showed hard. He's still game. I'm not saying he's not.
And you're absolutely right, Abner. And in boxing especially, a loss can be so devastating when really it should be a more and more learning experience. Ronald Ellis has earned his bones in this fight tonight.
Losing this fight doesn't mean his career's over. Yes.
Great stoppage by the referee. And Ronald Ellis is going to fight it, but what a performance by David Benavidez. And you know what, Ronald Ellis?
En la fecha patria mexicana, mayo de 2022, Benavidez llegaba a enfrentarse a un veterano, David Lemieux. Pero, Dios mío, si eres sensible, salte de este video.
Right hand by Benavidez, backed up Lemieux. There's the jab through the guard, and the right hand by Benavidez, and the left to the body by the undefeated Benavidez. Lands that right. And another right that lands for Benavidez on Lemieux. And it's the variety, the placement, the speed. I mean, he really can do it all. And that's the left hook. That is staggering Lemieux. Benavidez David Lemieux.
Bien paradito, nomás no te me confías, bien cerradito.
Ya está listo, ya está listo.
Respira hasta adentro.
Trata de cuando te vayas a la escuela, ciérrate, Debe.
Bien cerradito, no te me vayas a confiar.
Could have been a knockdown again, right with the ropes. Round number 2, Lemieux was in deep trouble at the end of round 1 and starts the second looking to make what could be his last stand as he had his head fought back by the jab, and yet he's willing to stay in the pocket and go toe-to-toe with Benavidez.
reveals 2 of his 4 losses have been by knockout. He just got rocked with a left uppercut on the inside. Again on wobbly legs, taking all kinds of punishment. Lemieux was knocked out by Marco Antonio Rubio in the 7th round in April 2011 by Canelo in the 8th October 2015. Benavidez trying to close the show here. And yet Lemieux gets rocked with that 1-2, but not going down, Raul. And Lemieux's has mercy.
Marzo de 2023. Caleb Plant, el campeón mundial, llegaba a enfrentarse a la bestia imparable. Benavidez ya era una realidad, ya no era un simple prospecto, y venía dando cátedra a todos. Por eso, todos esperaban que Plant diera una pelea digna. Y vaya que lo hizo. 8 meses después, Demetrius Andrade se metería en el camino del monstruo mexicano, pero lo que nadie esperaba era la paliza monumental que Benavidez le daría.
From the monster and David Benavidez. Big right hand from the outside, smashing into the left cheekbone of Andre. And Benavidez coming on. If you're Benavidez, you need to start to throw combinations and become more offensive. Of the mindset, let me see if he can handle my firepower. Beautiful right uppercut on the inside that backed up Andre. The first time that Andre is really backed up. Big right hand, and down goes Andre. But look at that big right hand, and Andre took him like a second to go down to the canvas. All right, so we begin the 5th round, and Benavidez starting strong. The fans, many of them on their feet, sensing that the end could be near. Right uppercut by Benavidez. He thinks he can get Andre out of here. And what a statement that would be for David Benavidez. To not only be the first guy, big right hand by Benavidez. Andre still hurt. The big power punches are coming out with a higher frequency. A left for Benavidez. Andre bobbing and weaving, trying to clear the cobwebs so that he conserves and has something left if it indeed continues to go on. Big shots now by Benavidez, a left hook to the body, and the hand speed of Benavidez is starting to be showcased. And it's only getting worse for the Providence, Rhode Island native. A left hook to the body. It seems only a matter of time. Combinations by the monster and David Benavidez as we approach the 1-minute mark. Andre's right eye swelling considerably right now. Big overhand right. What an uppercut. Look at this work rate by David Benavidez. This is beautiful violence that we are seeing being exhibited by the monster. Big right hand. How Andre is still maintaining his vertical base is unbeknownst to me. What determination by Andre. What clinical, powerful brilliance by Benavidez. And also Benavidez, 9 years younger than that of Demetrius Andrade. A left hook that knocked out the mouthpiece of Andrade, but Andrade fights on. A left that landed by Benavidez. Andrade going backwards. Can Benavidez get the finish here with less than 20 seconds to go in the 6th? A left by Benavidez. And I think you got to take a long look at Andrade in between rounds. Big right hand by Benavidez. But Benavidez, the younger, fresher, hungrier of the two, that ends the 6th, and Andrade is in a world of trouble.
Ahora, en 2024, Benavidez llegaba a enfrentarse al que supuestamente era el más temido, Oleksandr Gvozdyk, un ucraniano olímpico sumamente habilidoso, que buscaba imponerse en el debut del Bandera Roja en la división de 175 libras, pero lo que pasó, nadie lo veía venir.
Knockout of his career in the light heavyweight debut, easier said than done against a guy who's only been stopped once and won all 3 fights, but he didn't face anyone that could prepare him for the kind of fighter that Gvozdyk here in the second half. 3-punch combination lands for Benavidez, but Gvozdyk comes back before his reign ended at the hands of Artur Beterbiev. And remember, through 8 rounds, he's done a great job of outboxing Beterbiev, but repeatedly, nice combination to end the round. And Benavidez opening up on Gvozdyk. Double triple jab, loading up the right hand by Benavidez.
And he tried to do that.
Nice jab by Gvozdyk, but Gvozdyk stays busy. He gets countered with a
because he was pulling out and around.
There's no
and here we go.
but it's just like bloodshot on
Benavidez
the
under pressure. Nice right uppercut.
Okay.
And then he whips that right hand around.
Shots definitely slowing down the mobility and the movement of Alexander Bostic. Another left hook to the body, a right hand. Blitzing combinations of Benavidez. Beautiful left hand as Benavidez lands him.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
12 here in the fifth. And there's the
Time right there.
accuracy on display.
Replay of Benavidez faking and punching. There it is. He faked that body shot and he came back on top. Brilliance from Benavidez. That's how you set it up.
Hey, Jeff, just so you know, our concern in the round before, both eyes are a little bloodshot up here. No.
More punches, straight punches, uppercuts, and move to the side. Don't walk straight back.
Thudding three-piece combo. With 30 seconds left in the second. Benavidez launches a lead left hook that lands him. Bostic took it well. Left hook, left to the body. Beautiful combination by Benavidez.
You think he has it, but he's not as active as Benavidez. Beautiful left hook.
Bostic delivering a combination, definitely throwing more punches than Benavidez. Not as accurate or landing as many. There's a combination from Benavidez. There's a body shot to Benavidez. By Benavidez to Bostic on the ropes. And now Benavidez putting the pressure on, walking down Bostic. 25 seconds left in the top. He's letting off the ring, never been his strongest short right. And he's a couple of shots there from Bostic, but he lands a nice short right. And a beautiful left to the body by Benavidez. Again, the counter by Bostic. Now Bostic doesn't have the power. And he got hit with that left hand.
Light heavyweight world champion, the Mexican monster, David Monstro Benavidez.
Got in the work, went 12 rounds.
Ahora llegamos al combate más reciente del Bandera Roja, David Morrell. Vaya, vaya. Muchos decían que Benavidez corría del cubano, pero ¿quién era realmente el rey? Vamos a averiguarlo.
A lot from Benavidez, the prodding footwork, but again, this strategy in there. Uppercut by Benavidez on the inside.
Morrell shook his head, but he tasted the power on that sequence. I'll tell you what, Morrell might have the quicker feet, the slicker boxer, but he's standing in front of Benavidez, and he's willing to trade.
Just like Fedor Emelianenko in MMA, that lead right hand for David Benavidez. Nice right hook behind, curls it behind the guard of Morrell. Now Morrell's turn to fight back. Last fight. I mean, David Morrell is 11-0 with 9 KOs for a reason.
It's hard to remember any single rounds he's lost. He's been so dominant.
And what a great effort by both fighters here. World-class. Dimitri Bivol for the undisputed light heavyweight championship. Benavidez feels Bivol did enough to win the first fight. He picks him to win the rematch. And now here Benavidez and Morrell. Morrell just missing with that right uppercut. Morrell needs to be careful with the showmanship, the gamesmanship. First major main event of the new calendar year. And Benavidez and Morrell already delivering. Benavidez saying, bring it on, let's go!
Waited a little bit too long there, but now
Here comes the combinations of Benavidez. Morrell standing tall and a beautiful. It is a key weapon, but that lead right hand is also a key weapon for Benavidez.
I believe everything's a key weapon for Benavidez, no doubt.
Look at this action in the corner.
Ooh, wow! What a left hand by Benavidez. The light heavyweight division throughout history has been the scene of some of the most intense rivalries, some of the biggest grudge matches. Benavidez and Morrell already.
I wonder how long Morrell can keep up fighting Benavidez's fight in close range against the ropes.
Left hook to the body by Benavidez. The jab from the saute and turns. Give and take, the ebb and flow of a high-level boxing main event. And this is what he does. He brings the pressure systematically, breaks him down, but Morrell's still there.
Yeah, you listen to the corner. They told him about the head movement. High guard, get in there.
He did get clipped. And now Morrell trying to fight back. Benavidez though.
Benavidez is not going to hold. He's going to fight through it.
Unbelievable.
shot, but you see right on the chin.
And in that dramatic fourth round, both fighters landing their fight highs. And now Benavidez on the ropes again.